My bad.
Rozok.
I cannot see the map. Yeah, it's Rozok. Definitely it's Rozok. So Boom Esports versus Bigatron going on early on. Boom Esports, they confirmed one of the eliminations, so it's a 3v4 situation for them. So definitely will be more helpful for them to actually close it out. Boom, bomb. There you go, taking down Master Ichi. So another player is down, so it's a 2v4 situation now, Torix.
Oh my god, yes, it is right now, 4 versus 3 scenario. Kibo, he is trying to aggress upon on the players, but oh my god, the moment the player got revived, it was an instant knockdown once again. But this time around, Kibo, he's also down in a trade-off. That's 2 down from the Bigatron side, and things are not looking good from this perspective, from this position, as BTR is in fact not the first party that is right now fighting.
I think it's not Bigatron, it's BG, yeah. It's a different team.
BG, yeah, it's different team, and the Bigatron is the third party, but Kibo, the kid, he gets taken down right with this. We're still with the 18 total teams. Unknown closing in. 1897 on the face. He gets a knockdown, but now he's the final hope of the team. The Molotov is got in the way. And with this, BG Burmese gold came in with the switch. So Bigatron came in with this, getting those eliminations that they want to get. BG is also out of the match at the moment. They managed to secure a full team elimination for themselves. We can definitely see at this point that the fights are definitely commencing. Once again, there is like one player from the team RQ that has been taken down. He is knocked out, so there is a situation where he needs to be very careful to whether go for the fight or to stay into the safe side area and wait for the team to like come back on as a 4-man, then move ahead. But in this particular situation, nobody's going for SWA's a revival. Neferko, he's cooking those grenades. The player is right close to the proximity, but the fights are not commencing. This is the thing. Neferko Ryu cooking the grenade. 1 second, 0 second. The grenade goes kaboom, but no connection whatsoever. In fact, the player Neferko gets taken down. Masal is coming. Amsal comes in, gets that knockdown. It is alter egos. And now taking the last fight against the last guy of the team RQ.
Alright, this is now a 1v2 situation for them, but definitely shotguns, they don't make it easy for a situation like this. But finally Alter Ego goes in, confirmed the final elimination, getting pushed. Who is the last man standing? Definitely it's a 2v1 situation. A lot of utility will be traded toward the player, but let's see how he's gonna respond to the whole situation. There you go, another nade, wing cook, and nade goes in. Definitely will confirm and
ladies and gentlemen, with 48 players in the fights, they're not stopping. SEA region is constantly going haywire. Every single team is going for the fight, is going for that aggressive stances. But right now, in this region, if we are talking about the facts and figurines of the teams, the fight and everything in the particular region, Federalis gets the domination. YG chance, because this is the first match, and they will have a decent chance of securing some decent number of eliminations as well. But Sem9, one player's knocked down. There's Alpha 7 Esports that has also got one of their player knocked out. Instant smokes is a good thing. But after this, if you're talking about all these factors and how the teams are playing, you're still alive. 4 elimination to the team. PLN, Talons, they're also 4-man squad with the 4 elimination. But RNG close to the proximity of another team. The fight can actually ensue at that angle. And TS Summer 30 taking those grenades, getting those BTR players down and out somehow. Summer 30, that was a knockdown for you, and that will be an elimination for the team.
And, you know, you can see that exactly the game, RNG! They get hit by that grenade point blank. Unfortunately, that is an instant knock on their side, and it looks like Team Secret is not over for them. They're not gonna until they get those eliminations, and those eliminations are definitely happening.
At the circle, but also take that proximity fight against the teams. For now, they can easily enter a GK.
Ooh.
He has an 1897, the pump action. The moment the player is going to step up in the front lines, that 1897 is going to take its aim on towards the players. But, oh my god, T-Range gets taken down. Now the guy is knocked out. The player needs to get that revive, but oh my goodness! No, Team Secret! The situation has been overturned on you guys as it's a back and forth elimination coming on, and within a split second, the Team Secret, that was a 3-man.
These schools, they definitely turned the tides around, but I don't think it's over just yet because Vampire Esports, they ran into another team as well, and I think that was AE. Actually, this is gonna be like a potential third-party situation, and Alter Ego. Oh wait, no, it's definitely not. This is a different place. Badru is taking a lot of damage right now, but managed to get away with their lives. Vampire Esports versus Alter Ego. Vampire Esports 2 down on their side, but they do get some kills again. They do get some kills against Alter Ego, so it's just gonna be sidestepping all around this compound. Lots of shots coming in, but in the end, there's only one player left still standing on the side of Vampire Esports. It's all up to Emela to carry this team for now.
Oh my god, the solo guy, AE, Alter Ego, BX666, it's all up to you, and he manages to push it off. Oh my goodness, he manages not only to eliminate the players, but also save his...
To go and get him moving. But over here, Sem9 takes a spot BTR the distance, gets some shots, and Scooby goes down, however. Federalis inside of this buggy. Gonna see if they can find a really good angle to go against Sem9, and of course, grenades out. Just one good shot, and Sem9 will take a lot of damage, and definitely that happens, but the damage is not enough to confirm Scooby. There we go, Scooby goes down by the hands of Razy, and Malakpeak hiding as well behind that wall. And so, Sem9, not a very good area to be in. Good shot from Federalis, however, that's absolutely crazy. And with that, BTR, they do have a 2 players knocked down, but on the other hand, they're doing so well against Sem9. So with that, just a few more knocks.
It's over.
It's over. It's definitely over. And that's a domination at the side of Federalis. Congratulations.
Oh my god, I have to give it to these guys. I have to give it to the BTR, the way that even though the 2 of the players that were knocked down, they still managed to get all those eliminations and those aggression done upon on the players. It was straight up amazing. But now a third party has ensued. Team Yangon Galacticos are into the vicinity of BTR. The grenades are being cooked. They will be thrown on the team, but Federalis with the S12K gonna take 1 player down. Now Federalis' position has been revealed, and the team will try to go over there to take the fight. But oh my god, what am I looking at? The grenade actually made its way, got another player, the Yangon down, and now with this, Yangon made a connection with the team BTR as well, getting 1 player knocked down. Instant confirmation came onto the way. Now the third one is down as well, so leaving everything to Romeo Boy. He's the solo guy. He's the only hope of the team, and without some knockouts or some eliminations on his side, he can't get it done. He will have to be very careful on what he's gonna do from this point onward, because a single wrong move will mean an instant demise for the team. Romeo Boy going for the revive from the backside. There's another team EA coming in with the clutches, with the grenades and the throwables. They're gonna get clouded down. Oh my god, the knockdown from the team BTR. It has been stolen away by the team EA at this time. Romeo Boy, he's gonna heal in the meanwhile. BTR will try to leave the premises, but going down a 4th party is gonna happen, and in the mean, E-Arena is finally gonna take a beat. I mean, it's just the fact that once again we come into the Erangel, and the Erangel is super aggressive. Once again, it is BTR. Down, it's a confirmation. Cellcom Digitalize is the 5th elimination to their name. Oh my god, Vox is also down. That's 2nd one. Third party on the BTR. They are kind of being dragged up by not 1, not in fact 2 different teams.
Actually, and of course, Sem9, I don't think they're having a good time right now. They're getting shot down, and that goes the same with Boom Esports as well. So lots of things happening all around the map. Sem9, grenades in, lots of damage being done on Boom Esports. King Kibo goes down by the Molotov. I think it's not looking well on the other side of Sem9 as well. I think one of their players definitely needs that revive sooner or later. In it, and of course, none of those bullets are gonna connect just yet. But this is gonna be a potential, this may be 2 or 3 versus 1. Olio will be going down. That was great. I mean, jump down, get that 1 kill, get that second kill, potentially third. Stairway. Todak, they're gonna back off because they have information. Oh my gosh, that grenade kill. Great teamwork coming in from Sida, but unfortunately there'll be one down their side.
He's against Team Vampire Esports. The grenades are going. The players are going down. That's 1 down. That's 2 down. Now S12K will not get any kind of connection. That's one donkey. One donkey is a 3XXY. He's gonna get the knockdown connected upon on the player. It's a confirmation. Instantly, the Molotov once again goes into the way. It is in the room as well. The single grenade will mark its territory, and it will be all over. Vampire Esports, third player down as well, down to the very last guy. In fact, the one donkey is also down to the very last guy as well. And the situation kind of went into the favor of the Moin Donkeys, and now they can go for the revival. But the third party has happened, ladies and gentlemen. This is a third party against this team. The smokes, the Molotovs, it's all there. And I don't know how this guy is looking into proximity, how this guy is looking into the vicinities. But there we go. MVKT. One player gets taken down. The S12K, the DBS into the hands. Savafil, he tried to get that elimination done, but instantly he's the one that's going to get taken down. RQ, in the meanwhile, gets instantly obliterated. 2 players are right now knocked out. Someone needs to get that revival done, as there's nobody into the proximity, and the third party is actually rushing upon on these guys slowly and steadily. The fourth party can also ensue. The team secret is in the vicinity. The smoke has been deployed. The player has been spotted. It's all over. Secret is going to take the last guy of the team RRQ. Neferko.
They argue on the roster right now. And Sem9, I think they're trying to join. They're trying to join in the fray. They have 3 eliminations so far. That we're going to be definitely moving on to. Taking a look at EA, however, they're doing quite well. I mean, that's 9 whole eliminations, and to think that they were like pretty much dead last from map number 1, and they're coming up strong and map number 3.
Oh my god.
And of course, we're taking a look at E-Arena. They're bombarding Bigatron Esports. Bigatron is not in a good spot right now. E-Arena, they are on a roll. Oh my gosh. That was a whole wipe up. That was crazy. But of RNG. And so with that, actually there's still 1 player left standing on MVK. So they'll have to go ahead and try to hunt them down. But of course, the rest of these 18 teams. And so with that, I mean, it's going really well for Sem9, but they have a lot of ground to cover before they really catch up to everyone else. We're looking at Bigatron Esports right now. Still, only 1 elimination so far, and they need to revive one of their players. But of course, Balakvik is trying to get those sprays in against that is VP. Yeah, I'm not quite sure that. But anyways, yeah, VP is definitely having a lot of. Oh yeah, it's definitely Vampire Esports has a target on their backs. And BTR are trying to get those skills in. Going into the aggressive, I think they're trying to come in and go nearer to Vampire Esports, trying to get those shots in. And Reezy gets Tony K down from the side of Vampire Esports. Now, with that, it's a finisher, definitely a finisher. And now Vampire Esports is down to 3 players left on their lineup.
Oh my god. Down to 3 players, ladies and gentlemen. We have the 3 players alive, but Vampire Esports close to the fight with the Team VTR. Oh my god, oh my goodness, Vadralis, you beast hooking down Newsy. And right with this, now Vampire Esports throwing the grenades. Vadralis made sure that he healed in top. Once again, 75% HP. That booster, 50% HP, above 50% is definitely gonna help him up. Now the damage. He tanked it. Once again, going for the heal, going for the full first aid kit. In the meanwhile, the grenade is coming in. The grenade will burst down in a short while. It fell short. It kind of bursted early on, but now Vampire Esports closing in. The BTR closing into the Vampires. Walks 6C. He's the guy that's down. Risey cooking that grenade. This can be detrimental for you. He's gonna throw that grenade. It's gonna hit the player. It's gonna take the player down. The Molotov will make sure to work up this guy, and it will be all for the players at the very least. So Risey into close vicinity. The 1v1 fight ensued. Risey gets taken down. Mela is super low on that HP. Oh my god. Oh my god. going on? Empire, Mela, the last guy, the last person to be alive has been burned down to crisp. It is over. Empire Esports gonna get eliminated on the hashtag number 16 as YG gets eliminated on 17th.
Yeah, but it's definitely not over just yet. We're taking a look at what RRQ is up to right now. I mean, they can hear that ruckus from outside, and you can just see that mini map. There's a lot of opponents surrounding them, and so they're still safe and sound within the building. But once that circle closes in, a little bit risky in giving away their location. But of course, I'm seeing Alpha 7 so far 0 eliminations, but there might be a first. The hands of Alpha 7, that's a 1 down on the side of VD. And of course, trying to find a second. There's VD at the distance. They do have their vehicles, and Mafioso's definitely trying to chase them on foot. But yeah, of course, good start. But A7, they definitely have to start warming themselves up because right now they're still on the first elimination of the game. But Esports trying to get those kills. They do get those kills against BT to A7. BD finally disembarks their vehicles. This is a 2 versus 1. There's 1 down the side of VD. That's a finisher, but Revo will be getting knocked down. And VD, they do lose 2 players. And there's 1 player, I think that's Ryza, that's very close to death. A7, still 2 players in the running. 2 players need that revive. There's still a possibility of surviving this. 1 versus 1. High ground on the side of Alpha 7. Sidesteps. None of those bullets connecting until now. VD will be meeting their demise. Alpha 7 collects their 4 eliminations.
Oh my god, those 4 eliminations came in, but now BTR is going to force their way against a Team Boom Esports. Kinky Bo, come on. The grenade, he made sure that the players pushing on as well. That's 12k, the 6-8, it was S12k, yeah, that was an S12. That player can survive this closeness of a grenade, but there we go. CDAL, Telcom Digi Alliance, they get finished off. Squash Boo gets taken down. That's Bex 668, kind of loaned that HP alongside of AE. Amzel also loaned that HP. 87 Esports in the meanwhile gets a finisher. Alter Eyes, all of these players, they will be getting into such a hard tussle.
Yeah, that's definitely gonna happen, especially with everyone just congregating in this one area in the map. And of course, because of course, they're lagging behind a lot by points, so they're trying to be as careful as possible. But over here, Vampire Esports not looking well up this staircase, and of course, Vampire Esports is just right there trying to see if they can get those 2 eliminations that easily. Tony K lost a lot of health, but the good thing is they managed to rack up at least 1 elimination. I wonder what happened to the other one. But yeah, anyways, outside of this compound, looks like 7-9, the rest of 7-9 is trying to storm in this window. This is a 2 versus 1. 7-9 versus Vampire Esports. Tony K very low on health. Grayson not connecting, however. Oh my gosh, it's quite frustrating. Tony K and the last person was 7-9 are very low on health, but
1v4? 16, ladies and gentlemen. We are down to 15 teams. Telcom Digi Alliance trying to get their player revived up as Kasim is the final hope of the team. If he does not revive Olio, but he's going for the revive. He's trying to make sure that he has the manpower. He still has the manpower for the team and everything at this particular position. So whatever he needs to do at this point, he needs to do it fast. On the other side, if we're talking about the team BTR has an angle of 2 of the teams, 3 of the teams in fact, but at the same time they can also be spotted down by those 3 teams. It can be over for these guys as well. PB, Playboy X, Misfit with a P90 going on forward. Mon Boy instantly gets taken down by the S12K. Now M416 is not going to help you. S12K took a little while to get out, and now this the face front fight, a big Axatron, in fact AE Alter Ego beauty, getting those S12K DBS connected, but now X666 is the final hope for the team. There's more teams closing in. That's a 3rd party, 4th party closing in into the factor. S12K versus S12K, S12K versus DBS, S12K wins it out. alter egos out of the match. Truly on Talon now, this is your chance, this is your opportunity to seize those points. Make sure that you bring once again that differentiation of the points that you had into the first two matches up against all of these teams.
I mean, Talon Esports, they still have 0 eliminations. So this is their chance to definitely step up and get a lot of points, put a lot of gap between them and BG. BG pretty much lost their place in this 5th map. But of course, taking a look at the map, it's gonna be a lot of open fields and some part of Pochinki as well. And a lot of these teams are gonna be rotating into the area. And so with that, we're just gonna have to kind of keep our feet up and watch as these teams are gonna go against each other, and that would be actually Boom Esports versus BTR, and BTR is not. This is definitely not a good look for them. BTR, however, coming in with a lot of a backup, and Boom Esports, they're congregating towards the 2nd floor. Federalis, grenade in hand, throws it at the staircase. King Kibo goes down. Grace as well. Oh my gosh. Federalis, come on! And up into that staircase, there's actually a whole elimination of a team. That was absolutely crazy. Federalis, I don't even know what you eat for breakfast. That was absolutely crazy work.
He is crazy for that. He most certainly is, ladies and gentlemen. And because of this, now
try to wiggle their way and try to secure as much location as possible, secure as much resources as possible. And already we're seeing the kill feed going, still standing. And of course, you know what? This is really fun. It's down to 63 players, but still 18 teams on the running.
oh my god, yes, it is 18 teams now to the 17 teams. Oh my goodness. Python is one place where there's fights happening. Shami's another place where the fights are happening. Look at the dark side. There's another fight happening. BT